Detectives remained at the scene, going into businesses and talking with witnesses, continuing their work despite their heavy hearts. It was a traffic stop that turned deadly for 31-year-old Diller. He was with the NYPD for 3 years, and worked for the NYPD's Queens Community Response Team. He was gunned down at a traffic stop just before 6 p.m. Monday. They approached the vehicle and asked him to step out, Pastor Douglas Woodhul said. In 3 to 5 seconds, shots were fired. The officer was hit. The perpetrator was on the ground. It happened on busy Mott Haven Avenue in Far Rockaway, in front of residents and business owners. Some had to duck for cover. The officer was trying to get the guy out of the car, speaking to him more. And then the guy shot him. And then he was able to wrestle the gun out of the guy's hand, and then kicked it away. And then the other officer shot the guy, witness John Cori said. Cellphone video obtained by CBS New York shows the chaos after the encounter, with members of the NYPD rushing to Diller's side, quickly getting him into a vehicle and rushing him to the hospital. The video also shows the suspect who opened fire on Diller on a stretcher after Diller's partner fired back. The video shows Diller's partner distraught and being consoled after the shots were fired. Bedlam. It was incredible, just like a movie. Horrible to see, and I knew the cop was in bad shape right away, Cori said. NYPD holds news conference following line-of-duty death of officer in Queens 10:52. After approaching the car, the suspect inside the vehicle displayed a firearm and pointed it toward the officers. Shots were fired and one of our officers was struck, NYPD Commissioner Edward Caban said. The bullet struck Diller in the torso, just below his bullet-resistant vest. He was taken to Jamaica Hospital, where a sea of fellow officers hugged and stood together, praying their brother in blue would survive. Dignified transfer held for fallen NYPD Officer Jonathan Diller09. Sadly, hours later, his dignified transfer took place. CBS New York has learned Diller, who lived on Long Island, made 70 arrests in his short time with the NYPD, and received several awards, including for excellent police duty. He leaves behind a wife and 1-year-old baby. Parents should never have to bury their children. There's nothing natural about that, and watching his wife as she's just holding on, hoping not to hear those words come back, Mayor Eric Adams said Tuesday. I feel terrible for the family. This is a young, married couple with a 1-year-old child. And each of us, when we leave home in the morning, and we say goodbye to our loved ones, it's never our expectation that we aren't going to return home, City Councilmember Selvena Brooks-Powers said. A memorial will be held for him Tuesday night on Long Island. Police said the investigation is ongoing.